I'm going to assume that you put all your eggs in a basket for paper 1 and you revise all those modules so well, okay? Module 5 on clutch. However, your module 6 content is a funny situation because now you're speed running videos on that and stuff aren't really coming together. They will soon, right? You've got a couple of days to your exam, but knowing that most students tend to neglect paper 2 because paper 1, of course, is the first exam, I'm going to give you my last minute advice that you can start implementing right now. I only have one advice, and that's this, and I will tell you what it is. This basically is that don't memorize answers, memorize triggers, and I'll explain in a moment. But really quickly, who am I? I'm Artemis, studied dentistry at university. This whole channel is built upon my struggles in A-level bio, but essentially just told my friend that if I got an A star, I'm going to teach people on YouTube, okay? And well, here you are watching that video. So, yeah, I got 3 stars in 2023, and I know a thing or two, so let's get into it. How I feel right now is that I'm full of unsaid words, okay? There is so much I want to tell you guys, but I don't want to overwhelm you. But I do know something that will improve your exam technique very quickly, because we need speed in relation to all your other exams that are happening simultaneously, right? So my advice is the following: do not memorize answers, memorize triggers. What does that mean? Well, and so typically people in the exams, they'll see that the topic is on, let's say, biodiversity. They'll start writing the whole topic, literally waffling, using all the lines, trying to get extra paper from the exam invigilator, but that just doesn't work, because in the A-levels, they rarely ask you the whole story. They ask you a tiny link in the chain. Now, it's your responsibility to find that link. Okay, so we know what paper 2 focuses on, but for example, in the biodiversity, disease, evolution, topics, there are different things that are being assessed. So what you need to do is basically look at the topic in question and identify its subtopics. So I've begun this process for you, but you need to refine it, okay, based on your own exam technique and what you've come across, but this is just the start. So let's say, as I said, question was about biodiversity. Instead of thinking about biodiversity as this whole massive topic, relax, take a step back, it's all good. Just think about certain trigger words that will remind you about the topic, so species richness, evenness, whatever. Let's say the question was about proteins and enzymes. Well, instead of thinking about enzymes and proteins, it's a big topic again. You're going to be thinking about, primary, secondary structure, active site, specificity, denaturing, all that jazz. Okay? Let's say you got a question about sampling. Well, again, you're not going to think of it as a big thing. You're going to think of it in terms of its keywords, its triggers. So random sampling, systematic, stratified, transect, repeat, mean, whatever. So as I said, this is just the start. Use this as a base and then build on it. Okay? Because when it comes to paper 2, there is just so much going on, and it's very application-based. Especially I've heard paper 1 wasn't that application focused as well. So who knows, paper 2 might be their comeback. So when application questions comes up, just think to yourself, where in the specification do I need to transport my brain to? Which comes from the whole philosophy that I have about what module is it. So let's say this is questions about module 6. The topic in question was about biodiversity, but the subtopic really was about sampling. So then you'll try and remember all the triggering words, the triggers associated with sampling. So you would kind of picture in your head you're writing to this section. Does that make sense? It's such an easy thing when you think about it, but the yield is so high. It is so high. It's like memories, right? You know when you wear a perfume that you haven't worn in a long time? For example, with me, I used to wear this one perfume that was from Chloe in first year, and I only wore it in first year, okay? And then now in second year, when I go back home and I see that bottle and I smell it, all the memories of first year comes back. I'm just like, whoa, So it's the same principle there. We're literally using that principle about recognition and triggers. So don't memorize answers, guys. Memorize triggers. and then you'll be like this, okay? So yeah, that was quite a short video, but hopefully, you understand my point. And this is your task. I need you to make your own and refine it, add to what I've done, okay? And if you want to share in the comment section, I mean, that would be very beneficial for everyone, right? But definitely look at my channel, because of course I do have exam question walkthroughs. I mean, there's a reason why I'm called bioexamtech, right? I mean, and if you need help with like evaluation questions, all that jazz, go into my how to revise. I'll probably put a pop-up on the screen, but okay, why am I saying remove? How to revise playlist, okay? Everything you seek is there, I assure you, okay? Because everything I seeked, I made videos on, okay? Right, well, let me know how everything goes. If you have any questions and stuff or any recommendations, let me know. I will try my very best, okay? I'm trying my best. And hopefully after you complete this task over here, you will start feeling like this. Yeah, that's the goal. Right, well, I shall see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.